We can't get that just started.
All right, you ready, bro?
Ready?
Yeah. Welcome back to Let the Wine Talk, episode 5. I'm Ja, and this is
I'm Tosh.
yep. So let's get into. I guess. Do you want to jump right into the questions, or let's start with the questions. Let's
You want to
switch it
start with
up.
the question?
Let's switch it up today.
That's
Yeah,
different. Let's
yeah.
do it then.
All right.
You want to really start with the questions for real?
Let's just start with the questions, bro.
All
I'm
right, we're gonna
tired.
start. We're gonna start
Like,
with the questions. What does love look like in your eyes? We going right at it right away. What does it look like for you? What is love?
damn.
We
All
ain't
right,
even
maybe.
introduced the wine or nothing.
But first off, it's the same Sutter Home Moscato, so it's a red Moscato. It's been a long week. Let's just say that. Yeah.
It has.
Get your glass first. Love. I think love looks like a lot of different things, especially in 2026. You could love being a furry, you know? Like people dress up in costumes and that's they love. Like they show they love in that way. Now I think love for me is like
What does it look like though? I want to know what it look like for you.
Love is it's I don't know, dude. That's a complicated. First of all, just a complex word. It's only 4 letters, but I feel like
Got too much.
it got a lot of different meanings and different terminologies. You know, like brotherly love, motherly love. That's all type of thing. But I guess when it comes to a relationship,
What
it's
is a
like
relationship? What does it
it's
look
like being there. I guess like I don't know, like being there for your person, like in whatever capacity they need you to be. So like if that's maybe all right, like you cooking a meal, like we said last week, like for me, cooking is a non-negotiable. That doesn't mean you have to cook every day, but if I cook one week or one day, then you might have free time the next day or the next week, and you choose to like, all right, like cook a couple more times because you had that availability. Then I take that as love, and maybe that's my love language, like acts of service or whatever. But I think that's what love is, like showing up for your person when you need them, to do the things that I guess you aren't able to or to fill those gaps. So yeah, that's what love is for me.
I would actually agree on that. Somebody that can fill the gaps for you, but somebody that also like is understanding, understand when you need space, understand when you need time, knows when to pull away and when not to, knows when you actually need the help that people need. So I would say that simple answer for me on that one is just understanding.
Love is understanding.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Just
that's good.
understanding
Yeah.
somebody, just understanding when they need you to push a little harder, when they don't need you to, and that's hard to find because most people ain't once they get a little resistance this time to go. That's the
I don't
problem
think that's
now.
hard to find. I think
I think it's
it's
hard to find
why do you
because
say
nobody
that?
knows the value of love anymore. Nobody knows
We're not gonna say
what it looked
nobody.
like.
People getting married, so like,
But if your marriage lasts a year, what was the point? Most of
that's
the
an example.
average,
I'm just saying like people are still finding love.
yeah.
So
But the average marriage now is only like 3 or 4 years, bro. That is not long at
that's
all.
cool, but
That's not
that's the
long at all.
average. That's the average. What about? There's a lot of
But
people I
yeah,
know that's married like going on like 10 years.
that's important.
So
That
like that's not rare. It's like it's a thing. It's just people don't talk about it. People don't see it because it's just regular. It's common. I think it's more common for people to actually find like substantial relationships. Maybe it takes longer now because things are different to where everybody's got their own individual idea of what they want. And before, maybe like 30, 40 years ago, it was still based on the old school concept of trying to make a household work. And, I do know older people where they've divorced, shit, maybe 2 times, if not just the one.
too is
Some people
They
get
didn't learn you to listen the first time.
all right, but some people instead of like dating, they just get married because that's their person. All right, but it's the same thing. It's just different because it's old school values where people be like, all right, we together. Like while we lingering around, we might as well get married. People didn't do that back in the day that where you dating around and all that. Like that ain't.
It was just straight.
It was just like, all right, we together.
Straight to the
we
point.
we probably been together like 8 months. Let's just Where the ring at? Let's go. Let's pop some kids out.
No.
But now because things are different and people have a little bit more, I guess, freedoms or the illusion of, time and this and that, which really, time is an illusion itself. Is like that time moved before you know it. You 32, so it's like you looking like yo, I was just in college and everything was cool, or I was just graduating high school and I remember all them good times. But I think that a lot of times, like people put their own needs ahead of the needs of their partner or the relationship sometimes.
Yeah.
And that's what makes it complicated. And I think like what you're saying, like understanding that it's a two-person relationship and it's not just about me, meaning this relationship isn't here to serve me. Like I'm supposed to serve it as well.
Mm-hmm.
Then that kind of can be a back and forth, like you playing tennis or pickleball with your partner
Mm-hmm.
in terms of hitting each other's spots and basically returning the love instead of just feeling like you giving and giving and giving. So that's how I look at it. Like, so that's why I'm like, I don't know, maybe you see it differently. Like,
I feel like, I mean, I don't feel like it's fully different, no.
no, I'm saying in
But
terms of like people actually being able to have a substantial like relationship, like a
oh
long
well,
lasting
no.
relationship
I
now.
just, I kind of, I just perceive it as it's easier to leave nowadays. People aren't hesitant to leave when they, and like I said, like you said, not everybody, but people aren't hesitating to leave anymore.
In a
When they
relationship or just
in a
dating?
relationship, marriage, love,
Who?
whatever,
Who? Men, women, certain
both,
demographics.
both.
Nah, I feel like men leave faster, bro.
No, women.
Women don't
Now
leave
that
faster.
women, well, obviously they got to get to their point, their breaking point.
Right,
But
but
I
that
feel
means if
like
they gotta get to a breaking point, that means that's bad.
they've been there for a while.
No,
They've been
they should have
growing.
been left. That's what that means. So like, help me. Nah, talk about it. Talk about it.
I gotta talk about it. But yeah, like I said, I feel like they now people are just easier. Like just all right, I don't want to be in this no more. Like it's no extra thoughts about it. It's not no hesitation anymore.
All right, hold
There's
on.
no
You got a friend, right? We're not gonna say no names. You got a friend, right?
yeah.
And it probably should have left and not been around in this one, right? In this relationship.
Well, yeah,
And he's sticking it out for whatever, who knows the reason.
it's a psychological thing. I think it's a perception of like control too.
Okay.
I think that's another thing
So
that
it's not like
lot of
really for
people
the right
want.
reason.
I feel like in certain people, yeah. It depends on the person.
Yeah.
Like some people view like if a girl trying to dip, like she don't want to be with you no more. My control aspect is just to take her freedom. Like, all right, oh, you want to leave? Nah, now I gotta like try a little harder. While you vulnerable trying to leave,
Yeah.
I'm gonna make you feel like I like you again,
Mm-hmm.
and that's just so nobody else can have you though.
Right.
And then by the time that girl finally get fed up, she already mentally unstable, mentally like dealing with everything, and she ain't ready for nobody good. And that's something I can ask you too.
Nah, because I think she is. If somebody is good, they just got to get over the bullshit person that they dealing with.
When do they choose that? Because I feel
they
like
choose it after they leave. You can't do it while you're in a relationship.
Like today's women, in my opinion, they're not seeking growth when they're looking for stuff, and it takes years. Like I'm not saying like today or tomorrow. Usually, girls in their 20s, they just doing what they gotta do to get by. You know what I mean?
You gotta stop messing with them. That's why.
No, that's every John.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Because why I've been okay. Yeah.
Me.
No, wait, what?
No.
All right, off. We'll tell it off the record.
Another story for another day.
But I think that if you find like the person that's really interested in you and like your goals, and you find a person that you are interested in too, and like you don't rush it. Another thing is like people be jumping into stuff. Like I said, like it's like 1950, and it's like, oh, we got.
What is rushing though? Like, what is considered rushing? Is that the pace of the people, or is that like, and that got to be agreed upon? Like, I feel like some people fall in love quickly, some people just don't, and that's just.
Nah, but falling in love is cool and all, but it ain't about just love. Like love is not the only thing like that's going to hold up a relationship. That's
Well,
one
yeah,
pillar of the foundation. You know,
yeah,
like
because
you
it's a
need
honeymoon phase.
yeah
It's always gonna be a
yeah.
honeymoon phase in
So
that.
it's like you gotta have other things like communication, understanding, like you just said, like patience, empathy, like all these different things where like it takes multiple things to equal that whole totality of love for you to be
Mm-hmm.
able to give what that person needs. So if you aren't at that point and you just going off of the first reaction, which is just, oh, I like this person, they cute, or oh, they just fun to be around, I love hanging with them, I could see myself being around them all the time. Like things
Mm-hmm.
change in life and in relationships. So how
Yeah,
can you just say that off of like limited experience? I think you need to see the full spectrum of that person when
but
they going through the worst of times and the best of
I don't
times.
feel like you see their full spectrum till you live with
That's another good point. Yeah, but also
them.
how about if you just date them long enough to where it's like you spend time, like even if you don't live with them, say you dating for a year or two, right? And
Yeah,
y'all don't live together, but y'all take like trips for like a week, or y'all be at each other's house like all the
but that's
time.
still not full view though. I feel like trips because when you go on trips together, it's still like a honeymoon kind of thing. Like y'all going to have a good time. You're not worried about
Mm,
this or that. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Even if y'all having a bad week, like y'all not
yeah.
worried about this or that. That's when you going to fake it if you really not happy. You feel me?
No,
And you
but
out there going to
you
fake that
still spend
job.
time when you back home too, though, like in each other's presence.
Oh
Like
yeah.
say like, all right, somebody having a bad day, for example, and the person that's having a bad day calls the other person. Like now you get to see if that person is actually able to handle your bad days and like be there for you. Like not saying they got to run to your rescue, but at least hear you out and be there, like understanding, like, all right, how can I help? Like, do you need to talk on the phone? Like, what can I do? Blah blah blah. At least to like show like they care.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think that's one example, like I said, of something that you can fulfill or at least like provide to the person that's going through something and having a trash day, to where if they're able to meet your, I guess, standards or whatever you require basically. So you don't have to live. I do think you see more when you live with somebody. Like I
Mm-hmm.
would rather live with somebody first before getting married, because like I'm not gonna get married and then we move in and now
And you like,
I'm
yo,
figuring
this
out
ain't
extra,
right.
yeah,
This ain't
50%,
right.
which I could have figured out before we even got married. But I don't know. That's why I asked you, like, what do you think, like, in terms of like them stages where you getting to know somebody, like, how long do it take for you to kind of know if they like, you know, at past that puppy love stage, like you said.
I mean, like I said, I feel like it just really depends on y'all and how y'all like click. Like
But
at the end
what
of the
makes
day,
it click though? Like, what are
I
some of the things
think
that make it click?
I would say what makes it click is probably because communication ain't every relationship. Every relationship doesn't have good communication, so I can't say like I think it's case by case basis.
But you don't think that communication is a big factor in every
It is,
relationship?
it is,
Right.
but it also
So
deters people away from being in a relationship.
good communication.
Bad,
Oh, well, no, I'm just saying good communication. Like you could have bad communication. Like I'm not saying that, but
yeah.
just like if the communication is a little shaky, like
You cook. No,
like
you really have. Like you're a cook. You like
like
you can't talk to her and like have a conversation without feeling like it's gonna get worse. Like the
like you walking
argument's
on
gonna.
eggshells.
Yeah, like you
Yeah,
always feel like you're walking on eggshells. That's
yeah,
perfect analogy for that.
yeah,
Like if you always feel like that, bro, you're not. You don't want to go home.
yeah.
Like
No, yeah,
you
right,
don't want to
yeah.
go home to that. Oh
Be
man,
at
I'm
the
about to go
bar.
home and argue
Hey,
again.
nah, you find me at
Nah,
the
I'm
bar.
not doing that,
I'd be like the
bro.
rest of these 50-year-olds out here,
I'm not
like
going back home to
sitting
deal
at the
with
bar.
somebody that just want to argue all day.
Right,
Like I
yeah,
want to go in the other room, go watch the game,
right,
and you go
yeah,
sit, go
yeah.
read your book over there.
Go
Like
do what you're
do
doing.
what you
Yeah,
like to do.
right,
Like and still be like, all right, it's 10 o'clock. All right, come get in bed. Like you
right,
know what I
yeah,
mean? Like
yeah,
how was your day? Like I don't know.
yeah.
It's definitely a lot to that. That it's too many levels and too many things to build in a
Mm.
relationship and that word love. And I mean, obviously it comes in different facets and stuff, and
Mm-hmm.
people view it 80 different ways, 90 different ways.
Right.
Like, same what you might view it 5 times different than me.
Yeah.
Like, what I view it as this little thing.
Mm-hmm.
You view it as something bigger than that. Like,
Mm-hmm.
so like
Right.
since we all have our different views of it, you gotta find I guess you would have to find somebody that kind of has a similar view. They're not gonna have a full
Right.
100%, but you find somebody with a similar view to you of what it looks like and what it feels like,
Mm-hmm.
because obviously feelings wear off.
Yeah.
But when it's time to really get nitty gritty and the feelings aren't the same right now, what you gonna do? Pick up
Right.
and leave?
Right.
And that's not simple either. Then you just stick with it and you end up wasting time. And it's
I
not
mean,
wasted,
yeah,
but
but it's
like,
like feelings wear off, but then feelings can change too. Like, so, like, I think that, all right, like, you knowing yourself, like, if you know the type of person you are, right? Isn't
yeah,
that your responsibility to be like, all right, let me check myself, or let me make sure, like, I'm seeing things from the right perspective, or at least not pulling back too much or putting too much on something that really isn't as big of a deal.
yeah.
Like,
Mm-hmm.
so I think it's about self accountability too. That's another thing about love. I think it's like sometimes you gotta check yourself too, because
Do you
we
think
ain't.
it's
Yeah,
enough humble people to check their self?
that's
Because I
why.
feel like a lot of times people don't even realize that they're doing stuff wrong, or won't at least acknowledge that they do stuff wrong.
Yeah,
I
they,
think
they
that's
probably should be
another.
single though. Like, if you can't be accountable, or at least have self
But what if you
realization,
already with
where
somebody?
I guess they gotta either deal with your crap or leave. So
People sit
that's,
there and deal with it.
well,
I
too
don't know.
bad for
I ain't
them.
doing that.
I
You
ain't doing
stressing when you go home.
that. It's the same person you're just talking about, right?
You
Yeah.
stressing when you go home, man. I'm trying
Nah.
to get out of here. I don't
Yeah.
want to be here anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah.
All right. Next question. Let's go to the next one. Uh, does your partner making more money than you make you feel uncomfortable?
Like, how much money? Like $1 million, or like,
Just making more than you. It can be 10K. It can be 50K more. It
all right,
can
like
be
10K, 50K. That ain't really like a big deal. Like, that's like something like, all right, like, you might just pay for a couple more extra meals or whatever, or you saving up and like you got a little extra money towards a down payment on a house or whatever. But if you make like $1 million more than me, I'm gonna be like,
nah.
all right, so what? Nah. I'm gonna be like, because like, what if we just switch roles? Like, you know how they say like it's gender roles or whatever. All right, what if she like the provider, but I'm still the protector, but the homebody? So I gotta take care of the house.
No.
I gotta take care of the house.
I'm not fighting it. No.
I gotta take care of the house
No,
and
bro.
stay strapped up
Talking
at the
about I'm
same
a
time.
stay-at-home husband, and this is the episode of Stay-at-Home Husbands. No. We're not doing that.
Why not? Why
We're
not?
fighting that. We're
Why?
fighting that to the death.
Why
Bro.
not?
I'm not being a stay-at-home husband,
Bro, I could be a stay-at-home husband. I think I really could.
You
Like, I think I could,
You
because
gonna be
I
watching the
already
kids?
cook. I like kids, bro. I want kids. I want like 5 kids, bro.
I only want
So
like
it's
one or
like,
two.
yeah, but see, like, I don't mind like kids. I think they annoying sometimes, yeah, but at the end of the day, they my
It's
kids.
their
So what I'm
job.
supposed to do? Yeah, they my kids. What I'm gonna do? Like, not take care of them? So it's like, I think if I already do all the essentials like around here. Like, I cook, I wash the clothes, I do the dishes, I clean up after myself, I make sure stuff is tidy, blah blah blah. Like, I do the spring to winter transition, the winter to spring transition with different items around the house. Like, I do all that. So like, right, but that's something I do because one, I like to do it, but two, like, women like that you do it. So it's like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it. But I think like I would be okay like sitting back and being like, all right, like, now I'm gonna have to like have something else where I'm like doing my own thing. I'm not just gonna be sitting home
That's
bored,
what I
like
was gonna say. You're gonna
twiddling,
be
like
bored.
twiddling drinking wine and like watching the kids. No,
Oh.
I'm gonna be like, all right, like, kids is in daycare or whatever. Actually, it ain't no daycare because I'm at home. So what we need daycare for? Like, I am daycare,
This sounds like a
but
reality TV show.
like, but it's like, if I could like, if that's one more thing, like, that's my job or my title. Like, that's why I was like, I don't take away from stay at home moms, because like I see like it is like a job. Like, people be like, oh, like they ain't doing nothing or whatever. They just leeching off the next guy. or a gold digger or whatever for their husband. I think it's like they really sacrificing because they could have had a career. They could have, you know, been making the same money he wanted to make too. So it's like I think that's admirable. To one, you taking care of the family in the house. Like, what's wrong with a guy taking care of the family in the house if the woman takes care of like the mortgage and the bills and all that? Like, she's still the same as any other woman. She just go to work and make more money. Like, it's women that's going to work, not having nobody at home and making 30K or 40K and still got kids. So what's the difference between a woman that go to work and still got like, extra time and income to contribute to the relationship without the stress of doing it on their own? All you gotta do is do your part, bro, and then the household works.
I can't do that. I can't do it, bro.
Why can't?
No.
Why can't you? No. Why can't you?
Bro, I don't know. Just my imagination of it just doesn't feel right to me.
What don't feel right?
Being a stay at home, or even I don't have a problem with my girl making more money than me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If she make more money than me, she makes more money than me. I'm not gonna be like, no, you can't work that because it makes more. Go do it. I like a motivated woman. That's one of my biggest, things that I look for in a woman. Like, I want a motivated woman that's gonna go get her own, make her own money, and she a hustler in whatever way that looks. You know what I mean? So
Okay, and what about like a woman that just has a regular job where she's not trying to climb that ladder?
It's not my type of woman.
But she's still a good woman.
She is a good woman, but see, some not
because you can't say like that everything you want has to be in this one person. Because if you got a hustler, it's going to be less stuff that she can't do at home and other things that you going to lack because you with a hustler.
I'm not mad at that.
You say that,
but I feel like I'm the same way.
Yeah, so like you say that, but when you actually in it, it's different. Because you're going to want somebody. You're not going to want somebody there. You just talked about last week, like you want somebody that's cooking. A hustler don't got to cook. You know why? Because she hustling. Don't ask her to cook.
For a team to do. That's a team activity if it has to be. If I beat you home, I cook. If you beat me home, then you cook.
But if she hustling, she don't got to cook. That's the thing.
I still think we still got to eat, motherfucker. We gonna order out.
Order out. Yeah.
If we order out. But I can't go eat out every night. You know,
but you gotta think about that's something you gotta think about.
Like I said last June, that's not non-negotiable for me. But I just want somebody that's gonna try. Like I just don't want nobody that's just gonna come home every day, peanut butter and jelly on the plate. All right, here.
She order out some
that's gonna, be like, oh, what you want to eat? Hibachi. All right, let's go get hibachi real quick. Oh, I just made some. You know what I mean? Anything. I just made us both quesadillas. Look, eat this, John. Like, I just want somebody that's gonna try.
Yeah.
And as long as we both trying, I don't like if I'm home, I beat you home. I ain't got no problem throwing something in the grill, throwing something on the stove. Like, I ain't got no problem making food for you.
Not after doing 10 hours. And you worked out in the morning and you done. I don't want to hear that, bro.
You don't think there's women that do that already?
I'm not saying that they don't. I'm just saying that you ain't getting that all the time.
Oh, well, yeah.
Sometimes when you come home tired, you gotta cook. I'm not hearing that, oh, well, you beat me home. No, when you get in here, I'm gonna be on the couch. You coming in and cooking.
See, I don't have that same view. I don't have no problem with making. You don't either. You cook.
I do, but it's sometimes if I say I don't feel like it, then I'm not.
See, I just want to make sure we both eat. That's how I.
All right, so that's what I'm saying. As long as food there.
As long as food there,
as food there, we fine. All right,
I don't even care if it's ordered out, but I don't want to eat out every night. Like, you know what I mean? That costs money. Everything costs money.
They do, but she making money, so that ain't a problem.
That's different when she is making money, though. But that's circumstance, and that's. I mean, it depends. It really depends.
Money not a thing there. She gonna fly you out.
I have my business suit ready. Next question, bro. Would you rather have a rewind button to? Would you rather have like a rewind button to go back in time, or would you like to jump ahead to the future and see what's coming next?
If I go to the future, can I come back? Like I'm able to come back and live in this present day, like this present moment.
I mean, it will ruin the surprise, but yes, like you had a time machine, kind
I
of.
think I'd rather go back because I don't know if I now am I going back and I'm just sitting there and being
You can
like can I
fix,
can I change stuff?
you can fix situations. You can
Oh
see
yeah, I'm going back. I'm
situations.
going back. I'm going back. 100%. I'm going back.
But do you think that will become a problem?
It might, but hey, we figured that
You
out along
gonna
the
be
way,
doing that
baby.
shit every
I'm
day.
going
You
back.
gonna be
I'm
like,
going back
man, I
again.
said that wrong. Let me go back.
I'm gonna hit that joint again.
No,
Yeah. That
no.
button might get broke.
Yo, then you gonna get stuck back in time.
Hey, I gotta
You
figure it out.
could.
Yeah, I'm done.
You could.
But
Talking about.
I think I'd rather go back because
some Captain America stuff when he went back to go talk to the
that
John. I said, bro, you trolling, bro.
And he stayed.
And he stayed, bro. No, you don't stay.
Stuck his
What are you
friends
doing?
and everything.
Bro, cooked everything. Old head.
But he had a family though.
Yeah.
He had family. He had a great time.
The new movie that's coming out at the end of the year, he's in it. They bringing back.
Captain America back.
Captain America coming back, but now he got a daughter. They showed it in the Comic-Con coming up, but like showed like Marvel was doing like this thing where they was like Captain America will return. This person will return. Fantastic Four is returning. Like X-Men is back in. Like it's like showing like a little clip from the movie and then cut it. Like you don't get to see no more. So it like showed like Cyclops from X-Men.
Yeah.
And him snapping out. Like he go crazy when he go crazy.
They need to bring an X-Men.
Oh man, X-Men bro, they ended up doing at the end of the year.
X-Men was fire.
I'm gonna be first one in line.
Yeah. I might just watch
popcorn. You gonna go see that Michael Jackson, John? You ain't gonna see it.
Nah, I don't like it when they do it, and it's like it just feel like
they
like it's forced. Yeah, like it ain't really like authentic.
The only reason I would want to see it, I grew up like listening to Michael Jackson a lot. Obviously, both of us probably listened to a portion of Michael Jackson. But I used to be a big fan. I used to try, the experience, the Michael Jackson experience on the Wii. Used to try to do all the dance moves, had a hat on with the hat. I used to be trying to do too much with the Michael Jackson experience. So I learned every dance move on that joint. I was potent. Bro. I was trying to win every game.
You gotta go see that Broadway joint. I don't know if they still got it.
It was in New York, right?
Yeah, the Michael Jackson. I heard that joint was good, bro. I heard that was good.
I want to see. I don't know. I just really. I've never been to Broadway except for once, so I never really like experienced it a lot. But that would be something cool to see.
Yeah, I think so.
But the movie I think would be interesting as well. Okay. I think I would.
I'm
gonna go see it. I'm gonna go see it. I don't know in what capacity. Like, am I gonna go and dressed as dressed as Michael? Like, get into the movie, wear one glove, eat my popcorn with the other hand. No, I don't know. I might get up and have my hat on. People can't see around me. Like, I don't know. But I think that'd be good, John. It would be interesting. I wonder how they're gonna spin it. But from what it looked like, they starting with Joe Jackson. They starting with the whole family. When Joe Jackson was him. Don't act like Joe Jackson wasn't I don't know. Is he a good dad or a bad dad?
Get it, you gotta do it again.
Sing it again.
Sing it again.
Right this time. Nah, Joe Jackson wasn't playing with them kids. You think he was playing with them? He wasn't playing with them kids.
That's why they was the way they was. Jackson 5. But
what? Last question.
Yeah.
What's something people assume about you that is completely wrong?
I don't know. That's a good one. You want to do this one first because I don't even know.
You don't even know? Let me read it one more time in my head.
What's something that people assume about you that is completely wrong?
I would say probably that. I mean, it's a lot of things that I feel like people assume about me. It's in a multitude of different facets, like school stuff, like just being one of a minority. Like they assume that I was given. I
told you gotta stop hanging around the. Yeah, I keep saying
I ain't hanging around them.
Yeah,
I ain't hanging around. I'm stuck around them because that's what I do. Like 3%. That's what I'd say. 3%.
Get out of here.
So I'm cooked. I'm cooked. I'm always gonna be around it. But I would say like something like that, like just being like people hearing like where I'm from and being like, oh yeah, they let him in this job. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they ain't really thinking I have enough to get there. You know what I mean? I've always had that, but I would say
Like,
probably
yeah,
in
like being out of
all,
place. Like that's what
yeah,
you're saying. Yeah,
yeah. But overall, I would probably say that people assume that I'm a nice guy. Like, I'm always a nice guy.
mm,
But I would say like I do have a short fuse in certain situations, like
mm,
most people do. I am very patient, but I'm not. I don't perceive myself as a nice guy. You know what I mean? I have my situations where I'm like, bro, I don't mess with that. Like,
mm,
I'm not always being nice. I can
yeah.
be that picture of a lover boy, and then the next time I'm just like, bro, stop playing with me, yo. Like, no, I'm serious. Like, stop playing with me, yo. Stop playing.
Yeah.
Like, like
Yeah.
I feel like I mix it up a lot.
Yeah.
But just that little like view of me being like the nice guy, the
Mm.
lover boy guy, I think
But you
that
could be
only gets you.
serious too, like and
Yeah,
like yeah,
I have to be serious
yeah,
because you get ran all over when you're
yeah,
lover boy,
right.
care too much. Like, girls run all over you. They stump on you. They walk down the hall on you. They stump you out of the
You got
bathroom.
they footprints all on your back.
Your hair get pulled out. Like, I don't
You
know.
start losing your hair. You
Look,
stressing it.
stressing, bro. So that's why you can't.
Yeah.
Like, people assume that about me because how I carry myself.
Mm,
I like to buy the flowers. I like to do
mm,
the extra proper stuff that people say they want.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Women always express they want flowers. They want somebody to take them on dates. They want somebody to care. They want somebody to
Mm.
do that, even though they don't. But that's another
They
topic
do,
for it.
yeah.
No, they don't. They want it for. They want it when they want it.
No, they want it from a certain person.
Yes, somebody that will never give them that.
But that's not your job to
That's
fulfill
not
it.
my job to
Yeah.
fix. Somebody will appreciate it. You know that.
Yeah,
Like, we
right,
both know
yeah.
that. But that's the bad part about that. You just get taken
Okay.
advantage of. So
Yeah.
that assumption from people already makes me like
Mm.
lover boy, too caring, too loving,
Yeah.
protective. Like, I get all that kind of assumptions around me. So that's something I just don't agree
That
with.
ain't
Like,
necessarily a bad thing though either. That ain't the worst.
it's not the worst,
That
but
ain't
I
the
just feel
worst,
like
bro.
I'm always like everybody like, oh, he's so sweet.
What's wrong with that?
I like being sweet, but the people take advantage of sweet people. They don't
Only if you
accept
let
it.
them.
You're right. And I'm not somebody that's gonna push past. Like, I'm not gonna push it. Like, you choose what you want to choose at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Because I let myself. I know my humbleness will allow me to be like, oh, you left? You think you're gonna find something better? Okay.
Right, yeah.
Like, my humbleness will say that. But in my mind is a whole different game. We all know that. My mind is like, man, like, I really want to like prove myself to this, like, and it's like constant panic in there. But outside, I'm like, man, I don't care, man. I'm him. I'm
Yeah.
him. If she want to leave, let her. She don't want to be with me, let her. If she want to go talk to other dudes, have fun. You'll be all right. You know what I mean? Don't come back this way.
Yeah.
We ain't fishing in the
Okay.
sea.
All right, I get what you're saying. Yeah, I get
But
what
give
you're
me
saying.
yours, bro.
I think mine would be probably like I think the nice thing, but I think instead of the nice thing, like that, like I think people assume like I'm a regular person, but like
When you do it, I'm not a regular
like,
person.
what I mean by that is like I'm a regular person. Of course, I'm a human being. Like I do the regular day to day stuff, but it's like I think I think I've been influenced from like adolescence to like early like young adulthood to like think different and be like outside of the box sometimes. So like I'll say like some random stuff or like how you said like your temper might be like a little like quick to change.
Yeah.
Like mine would be like my thought process would be quick and I'd be happy and then all of a sudden I'd be like, nah, I'm not fucking with this. Like I don't like this shit. I want to get the fuck out of here. I'm not doing this shit.
I'm a constant dude like that too.
And it's like, but it's not like schizophrenic. I know that sounds crazy. It's not like schizzy like crazy. It's more so like going with your gut instinct. Like I think that makes me seem like sporadic sometimes, and like all of a sudden like you change your mind like for no reason. But it's like no, like something in my spidey senses is tingling.
Yo, that's
and
wild.
saying like don't be here or don't do this or don't
Time
do
to
that.
go.
Yeah.
Time to go.
So it's like I think that like a lot of times I seem cool and collected, but like I think sometimes I had them like little triggers or them hairs on the back of my neck stand up, and it's like, bro, like what you doing right now? Get going. Like don't be here. Like get the fuck up out of here. Like,
yeah, let me dip out of this.
Yeah. So it's like I think that basically what I'm saying is I seem cool, calm, and collected, but I think a lot of times, like sometimes my hasty decisions or hasty, movements might seem like, they unplanned or whatever, uncoordinated, but it's more like I'm a person that go from like what my body telling me to do, like my gut feeling, my instincts. So yeah.
I mean, that's not bad, Joe.
I don't know. Yeah.
You got any updates going on lately?
Anything new? Nah. I've been chilling. Like, work is work. Ready for the season to come back. Like,
ready to go back to work. Every day.
It's our last chance for the postseason, 2024. You seen what happened last year? 25 is cooked.
They trained the whole team after this. They better.
24 was our last shot. I don't know why they even hyped y'all up for last year, but it's a wrap.
Man, they better win this year. They better win.
I'm ready for the season to come around full swing, All-Star and all that.
All-Star joint gonna be loud.
My back finally healed up. I've been doing better in the gym. Like I'm good.
Uh-huh.
I'm back like into the swing of things. Really ain't nothing much changed, bro. How about you?
Still running for my life out this job. Like I always feel like I don't get a break at all, bro.
Yeah. Between school and all that,
go right to work.
Yep, then work.
Test. Back to work. Assignment.
Yeah. Study
for the next test. Monday another test. Like I don't feel like I get a lot of time right now. But like I said, it's a shortened semester, so I'm expecting it. But other than that, just like I said, getting back into the gym, trying to get my myself back, feeling good. Summer coming.
I've been seeing you've been posting them videos of workout drawings,
getting back.
Yeah, like
I'm trying to lose that belly. I'm trying to lose it, bro. It's summer.
But you've been eating better too, though, right?
Yeah.
All right, so like,
I mean, it's
halfway there.
Well,
nah.
That wasn't terrible though. I had a breakfast sandwich.
Yeah, that wasn't the worst.
So that wasn't the worst.
You had to eat something, shit. But one step at a time. I think it's like this summer. I feel like this summer gonna be a good summer, bro.
I'm thinking too.
This summer
gonna be a wild summer.
And then we still got like 2 more months, but it's gonna be.
We're gonna do it.
It's gonna be a wild.
We're gonna live it good this summer, man. Yeah. I'm telling you, we had to for the one time. At least this time.
I think you know what? I think this summer gonna be my only chance. I think.
Don't say it like that.
Nah, for summer. No. I mean, I'm gonna be around more summers, but I think like by the end of like this year, around like fall or winter, I feel like God gonna put something in my lap for me, and I'm gonna be cuffed up by the end of this year, bro. I don't know.
You see my face?
I feel like God just gonna drop me a good one, and I'm gonna be like, "Thank you, Lord." And I don't know, bro. So this summer I gotta make a run.
We're gonna make the run.
I gotta make a run.
We're gonna make the run. Yeah. Man, we shooting free throws and everything. Nah,
half court shots. Half court
shots, man. We just want to let the summer high as it's gonna be. Yeah. We're gonna let it come to us.
I'm getting fucked up this summer.
Like, I'm trying to enjoy summer for once, man. I don't think I ever really have. So I want to enjoy it. I got a couple months off of school. Let's do it.
All right.
Let's do it. But other than that, I mean, that'll conclude the show today. Episode 5. We locked in. We locked in today, so we'll name it Locked In.
All right, bet. Hey, and shoot us any questions or advice you might need or any topics you have.
Even DM if you want to come on.
Throw them in the comments.
Some new people.
Come
on.
If you would like to be a guest, feel free to reach out. But until next time, we'll catch you later. You said, "Come on, come on." You trying to tell people to get the fuck on the show?
No, bro, because I'm sick of this.